What is Friday Reflections? Every Friday I send out an email to my staff recognizing a staff member that has executed some sort of best practice. I typically include research with it around whatever topic their best practice was on that week. So for example, if it's a topic such as writing, I might include an article on how to best support and scaffold instruction to support student writing and how that teacher is doing that in their classroom. I try to put in a piece of media, whether it's a picture of the class or the work of the student or a video of the teacher. My old boss, Marilyn McManus, and mentor, she used to write emails to our past superintendent, Dr. Fields, about people that were doing great things in her school. She wrote one about me and my time as a social worker. Actually, the story itself, I was doing a lot of home visits on a student. I think I did upwards of 40 or 50 home visits on a student to get him to school every day. She was just really proud of that effort, and she sent an email to Dr. Fields and CC'd the board, and I can remember just feeling really good and recognized. So when I was coming up with an idea to do this year, I remember that feeling, and I wanted to highlight my staff members in a similar way because I wanted them to have that feeling as well. So I had a friend that's a teacher too. He's a high school teacher. He told me that his principal used to send emails every Friday, just kind of highlighting what happened in their school. He really appreciated that as a teacher because it told him and showed him that his principal had his finger on what was happening in the day-to-day. So I wanted to be a leader like that, that was involved in the day-to-day processes of the school and not just stuck in my office. So what I hope to come out of the Friday emails, I'm kind of always looking at learning for our staff, learning for our students. So I kind of ask myself, like, what's going to foster that learning? And I see that if we are working as a team and collaborating with each other, we can share all these best practices that are ultimately going to improve our learning as a school, and also create an environment where people are sharing resources and best practices across grade levels, across classrooms, and across the school. So the bridge from the Friday Reflections to the YouTube channel kind of really brings in the I coaches. So these tech gurus, they came to me and they interviewed me about my Friday Reflections. And they did exactly what us administrators do to teachers. They saw something they liked, and they said, how do we expand this to impact the whole district? And they sparked an idea in my mind to create this YouTube channel. I think originally when I saw some of the plans for it, my thought was like, well, that's going to be a lot of work, and I'm going to be doing most of this work. But ultimately, I know that I expect that of my teachers, so as a leader, I need to be doing that too. I need to be in the trenches researching best practices, showing them to teachers and teaching teachers about those best practices, because that's what we expect of our teachers. Obviously, like I said before, the goal of all of this is to improve student learning. I think if we are to share our resources and our best practices to each other, we're only going to make each other better teachers, more reflective, and better with our instruction. We have new teachers come in all the time, and it would be so nice to point out to resources, hey, check out this video of this first grade teacher teaching a guided reading lesson. Check out a video of this kindergarten teacher that has 35 years of experience and really knows how to handle routines and procedures. Check out this video of a fifth grade teacher really showing their classroom how to problem solve in math and be persistent and handling big world problems. So I feel like connecting the district to these different resources will help them become better teachers, which will ultimately improve student learning.